Good morning, YouTube. We're going to try this again where I do this in the morning and see where we are. So it's the most must-see doctor without a PhD on TV, Dr. Fantastic, aka King Dirty. So the doctor is in. Alright, what we got here is our demon hunter. Now, I pulled him out and dusted him off. He is my original character from this game from day one. Excuse me. Wow, come out of nowhere. From day one, what we got here is a bunch of crap. I mean, it's okay and it's going to get us through, but we have nothing worth really bragging on except for this one piece, this Sin Seeker. Um, uh, Crap, I can't even think of what this is. Quiver. I'm sorry. This Sin Seeker quiver, which gives me quite a bit of really good stuff, and it has not even been re-rolled. I mean, as you can see, you have a 10% crit hit chance on there, and that's pretty great, dude. And then it also gives you rapid fire no longer has a channel count, which means um endless clip. So that's awesome. Um, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna build um with our demon hunter today. Wow, as you can see, it's all in the build. Should not have went down to those, but I did. And I'm about to do it again. Because the first time wasn't fun enough. See, as you can see, I'm level 358. 58? Yeah, 358. And with crap on your character, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what level you are. It's all in the build. If you don't have a proper build, then you, my friend, can hang it up. Because I've been lower level than this and done way better. But as you can see, not so much on this one. I mean, I'm putting out a decent amount of damage, but it's just not getting the job done. These little bugs, man, drive me crazy. But what kind of badass would you be with a crossbow if you could hit those? You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, he eventually did there, so we're good. But anyway, I just thought I'd take you guys along on this adventure. Had a really crazy night last night. Um, King Dirty has not always been and well, I've always been an upstanding guy, but circumstances always get on the man. If you ever watch the Stooges and he says, "Oh, I'm just a victim of circumstance," that's funny and everything, but it's more than true on my end. You know, like literally, sometimes life just stacks crap. Sometimes life just, and then of course I've got a nemesis. Awesome. Life just stacks against me sometimes. And last night, one of those things that I'd rather went a different way. No, let me rephrase that. Wow, well, one of the things I wish I'd went a different way. The result of one of those things, someone I've carried in my heart for some years now. About, well, it's been a really long time, and they caught back in my life, and well, an opportunity to see them popped into my life. I still haven't spoken to them, although I would love to. And I still haven't seen them, but the opportunity's there, and that alone is worth a lot to me. Um, if I could say anything, guys, be sure of what you're doing. I thought I was really sure, but sometimes it takes two people, you know? And, I guess the other person wasn't as sure as I was. But there was there was a whole lot that went into that. But the end result is that my son, I tried to get in contact with him again. Now I've got two boys that I get to see that contact me, and one I raise, and I love my children dearly, and I've always been that guy, man. Man, I've always been that guy, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to. I can't not. I'm gonna drop it down a level and see what happens there. I may be just up too far with this guy without anything on him. Oh, you freaking Waller! Gotcha. Anyway, I forget what I was. Well, no, well, I raised one of my children, and I get to see two of them, and I'm not even complaining. You know, my oldest son has every right in the world to just absolutely hate me. But like I said, circumstances and whatnot. And if I was to explain that to you, you'd be like, oh my god. Sometimes Old Dirty's life, it seems like a horrible, horrible freaking soap opera. And, hindsight's 2020. I could have done something to prevent that, but I didn't know it at the time, and probably wouldn't have recognized it if I did. But, the biscuit is another incident. The biscuit is my son, and I love him very much. I miss him very much, and hopefully one day the biscuit will come to see his daddy. And because I live right here in the same town with him, and you're probably thinking, what happened there? Oh well. Not everybody's always got good sense about themselves. And I'm not talking about me. I wish I was. Because if it was just my fault, it would be so much easier. Because I could just apologize and be done with it. But I'm not. It's not my fault. I've done all I can do in this case. But the good news is, if you are my child, and there's no doubt about it, you were made with love, I guarantee it. Because I never made a child with a lady I did not love. I had to have some feelings for her, guys, so wasn't just a big old man, or I actually had feelings for the lady I chose to be my baby mama. And there are a couple of children that I love, man, and they're not mine. I wish they were. I wish they were my children. Again, you're gonna come to find out that old Dirty loves kids a lot, lots, man. Um, like I'm just gonna give a little shout out to a couple of them, like Ben and Emmy. I never forget about you guys. Love you. Think about you all the time. And even though they're not mine, I wish they were. I miss them every day. And great kids, man. Great kids. Smart and sweet. And you couldn't ask for better kids. And but that circumstances there all by itself. I wish I could see them, but they're really not mine, so I can't see them. But I can, however, give them a shout out and tell them that I do love them and think about them every day. And if at any point they ever want to talk to me or see me, I'm just a phone call away. The biscuit, that goes for you too, buddy. Biscuit, Daddy loves you. And if at any point you want to see me or talk to me, no matter who says anything, you are my child. And your brother, either one of them, has my phone number and can give it to you. And you probably can talk to them a whole lot easier than you could me. But, if you sneak a call to Dad, or just to have them tell me to meet you somewhere, Daddy will meet you. And I mean, I can't take you because that would be kidnapping, but I can meet you and I can talk to you because there's nothing nowhere that says I can't. It's very hard whenever two parents don't work out. If one parent decides that they want absolutely nothing to do with the other parent, they can create such friction and such turmoil that if you're a good parent or if you care about your child, that you would not want that hateful pressure on your child. I did that with my oldest. There was so much turmoil. I felt I had no choice but to back out of the situation because, really, because I didn't want to hurt him. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's easy for you to say Dirty. You did more damage to him than you did. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have stuck in there and fought with his mom every day and just made a big ass of myself. That could have happened. But you know what else could have happened? He could have hated me for that. And I don't know if you guys have ever been anybody's hero, but the fall from that status is not worth it. Oh, God, I wish I could get some gear. Something worth having. Well, that was kind of low down. But anyway, well, back to what I was saying is yeah, he's out there. He's amazing. Apparently, he's really talented, and he has a YouTube channel, and they're called Fusion Line, and just amazing. He's an amazing kid, and I missed out on a lot. I'm trying my best to get into his life. I want to be a part of his life because I really missed out on more than what I wanted to. Uh, I wanted to be there for everything, but apparently his mom had other plans, and I'm not even mad about it. I don't hold it against her. But I do miss him, and I would like the opportunity to know him, and to meet him, and to, you know, be some kind of dad to him, because I haven't been able to be any kind of dad. I mean, ladies, let's face it. You guys have all kinds of power that you don't even know you have. Um, and you can, you have your right, and you can exercise that power all you want. When it comes to children, that's all you guys have all the power, and I'm okay with that. I just wish that there were some of you who would think more about your child than how much power you actually have. And I'm not gonna name names or anything, but listen, if you're one of the ladies who have one of my children, I'm begging you. Don't be silly, man. Don't be silly. I'm not a bad person, you know me. I'm not all on drugs, or I don't drink, and I don't hit you, or I didn't hit you. I don't plan on hitting you. I'm not that kind of guy, man. So, um, honestly, the worst I'm gonna tell our child is to be a gentleman, to be respectful, to own up to his um, faults. Same thing I told the one I did raise. And if you take a good look at him, he's a damn good man. He has turned into a really good man. I'm proud to say he is my son. I'm proud to say that I raised him. And not only did I raise him, but I raised him pretty much alone. And I'm the reason he turned out that way. So if I'm the reason that he turned out so good, there was no reason for you not to... There's no reason for you not to let me be a part of their lives. And there's two of them that, and you know, the good thing is that she says that well, one of them, the older one of them, is willing to meet me, and I'm gonna take off and go where he is, even though, I'm not gonna lie to you, riding in a vehicle is very uncomfortable, and I cannot fly because of, my situation. So, but riding in the vehicle is very uncomfortable, and I can only ride about 3 hours at a time without taking a long break. But I am willing to do that. I do not care, because you can't imagine knowing that you made a life, but you can't be there. You can't see the first steps of it, or you can't hear his first words. You know, it wasn't until last year that I even heard his voice. And literally, I wept. I literally wept when I heard his voice. Not because, you know, he had some horrible voice, but because, although I can see his mom in him a lot, and I can hear her in his voice, but I can also see myself. And to me, and I'm not the only one to say this, but to me, he resembles me the most. The poor child. and you know, I really, when I was a child, I had a very estranged relationship with my father. Not because of because he was a bad dad, but because of the circumstances, man. You know, he worked all the time. He worked to provide for me. And I understood that. I hated it, but I understood it. And I wanted something better for my boys, and I didn't. I failed. So, you know, boys, here, you want something better for your children. Be better dads than what I was. And for most of you, hell, as long as you're there, you're already got it licked 90%. Oh, cowboy. But you know, the funny thing is even though even though I wasn't a part of some of their lives, there's huge parts of my soul, which is just beautiful things that I love, that are in my boys, like gaming. All of them game. All of them game. Even the little one likes the video games. And from what I hear, most of them are very creative. That came from me, guys. Sorry if you think it come from your mom. It didn't. It came from me. Not to toot my own horn, but all that drawing and stuff had to come from somewhere, and it came from here. So, the music ability. Yeah, none of your moms had any kind of music ability. That would be me. Again. So, when I hear about you guys doing something like drawing or painting or freaking dying to the 100th time to somebody in the nephron limb, or nephron limb, no, I can't speak this morning. The Rift, then that's probably me. Because, you know, I play guitar, and I have a music video on here, a remix, which that was supposed to be therapeutic, by the way, to get rid of some old demons. That someone had told me that as long as I had them around, that I'd never find happiness. So I did that to get rid of them, and it worked for the most part. I didn't sit around just being all like blah after that, which I was before. So I mean, it pretty much worked. I killed off a lot of bad demons in that. Thanks, by the way, to everybody involved in Sucker for Pain, because I did take that and then remix it with my own lyrics. Now that's not my music. These are my own lyrics. So I'm just gonna put that disclaimer out there in case you guys do dig in my stuff and find that video. That is actually me in those pictures. My friend, she did that for me. Because you don't, I mean, let me tell you something here, guys. You never know exactly who your real friends are until the chips are really down. Excuse me, I had to get a drink. When my accident occurred, I didn't know what to do. Had no idea what I was gonna do. I had to move home with my parents. My insurance, I thought I had, wasn't there anymore. Oh my gosh, it left me in a mess. But you know what I had? I had some good friends, and I had my boys that I could see, and that's where that's what I chose to use to pick myself up from. And as you can see, they're just decimating me in this. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just freaking... I don't know. Maybe I'll just turn the difficulty down a lot more and try it then. Um, I had I had a couple of viewers last night, but I had someone saying they were watching, but I don't know that they were. I'd hope that they were, but I don't think so because I know Little Belle was watching, and she always watches when she can. But I don't think they were actually watching it because it didn't even have a view up there. So, anyway, maybe I wasted my breath. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, you know, if it's you out there, buddy, and I don't even know what to refer to you as, just not to give you away your name, Fusion Line. We'll just call you that. If it's you, Fusion Line, out there,
I wish I could do that.
For someone I've never met, I've never loved anybody more. Oh, good. Yay, I got something. Hopefully it will be something worth having. And if it's the biscuit, biscuit, daddy loves you, okay? And either one of you, I mean, you guys don't know who I am, but I'm gonna tell you, either one of you, you need anything, you want to talk to me, I am right here waiting for you. I promise you. She says that I gotta go all the way up there to meet you this summer. Hey, buddy, I'm sitting here getting my stuff together. I'm there. I don't care about the pain. I don't care. I care about you. And trying to build some kind of freaking relationship with you. Alright, I'm gonna cut it right there with this Nephilim River. I'm gonna have to turn down the difficulty again because I'm just getting squashed without gear. Huh. Well, that's kind of crazy, Pilgrim. Alright, so I'm going to cut this right here. And I'm going to try again later. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video a little short, I think. Because the doctor's got a lot of reflecting to do. Got a lot of figuring out to do. I have a really great woman in my life, and I'm thankful every day for her. But she's human, just like we all are, and she makes mistakes. But I wouldn't trade her for nothing. Not for nothing. She never turned her back on me. She's never walked away from me. She's always got my back, no matter what. And that, guys, that is what you need. Okay, I got lucky, but it took me a long time to get there. And I got a good one. So, guys, I wish you the best when you're hunting them. Because women's is some crazy, confusing, slippery critters. And they're fickle, to say the least. That was actually on a Popeye cartoon that I watched. And one time, when I was a little kid, he said, I says, women's, they're fickle. Or something like that. I can't remember. But that's from a male standpoint too, because I'm pretty sure women are confused by us as is. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Tell a friend. Hell, tell two friends if that's for matter. But until next time, guys. Be weird, be strange. Don't ever forget the name, Dr. Fantastic. The doctor is out.